Hello, Internet friends. I'm Hardy LaBelle. Today, we're going to be talking about the radio device in Fortnite Creative. The radio device, I can hear you saying, doesn't that just let you play music? Well, yes, it does play music, but there are a few things about that device that you might not know, and I want to show you how to use it like a pro. I upload new tutorial videos every week. So if you're new to the channel, please take a moment to subscribe and click the notification link so you never miss an episode. Okay, now let's get started. In game development terms, the radio device is what is called a spatialized sound emitter. Spatialized is a fancy term that means that the music the device plays comes from somewhere inside the game world, and the player can tell where their in-game avatar is in relation to the music. Some sound in games is not spatialized. Imagine the constant musical soundtrack on a Nintendo game. It doesn't matter where you go, you'll always hear music playing in the background. The radio device in Fortnite Creative can play music in that way, but it can also be set up so that players can tell where the music that plays is coming from. The creator can also control how widely they want the music to be heard, and can even control which players are allowed to hear the music. Most folks will probably use it to just add a soundtrack to their island, but a pro could use those features to add a feeling of wonder and mystery to the secret areas on their island. Let me show you how. I'm going to use the radio device to build some spooky clues to help draw players to a secret area on my island. I'm going to need you to pretend that the secret space that I built is a little bit harder to find than it looks. I wanted to make my example nice and clear so that folks could understand it, but on your island, feel free to make your secret area just as tricky to find as you like. To create my spooky clues, I linked two devices to this trigger, my radio device and a glowing light. As soon as the player steps on this trigger, mysterious music begins to play in my secret room, and the light begins to glow. Since the sound is spatialized, players can tell where it's coming from in the game, and they can use that clue to help lead them to my secret room. Since the radio device can be customized to only play music for players that I want to hear it, only the player who stepped on the trigger will get my musical cue. You don't have to use a trigger device to start the music. You could use any event that sends a signal on a channel to turn the radio device on. And of course, you don't just have to use the spooky music track. You could play spatialized music tracks that are tied to all sorts of in-game events, like game score or player eliminations. Let your imagination run wild. If you're a creator, drop a comment below and tell me how you use the radio device on your own island. Even better, share your island code so me and the rest of my audience can take a look as well. As always, check the description of this video for links to the Epic Game documentation site where you can find even more information about the devices that I used in this video. And that's it. A few simple tips on how to use the radio device like a pro. This channel is made possible through the support of my backers on Patreon. If you'd like to support my work, please consider joining. The introductory tier will give you access to step-by-step instructions for building every game mechanic in my videos, including the device settings and helpful tips. The pro tier gives you the step-by-step instructions and also gives you access to my private Discord channel, where you can chat with me and other passionate creators as we share tips and techniques for building pro creative content. Thanks for watching. Now, go out there and make something cool like a pro.